Tracy.
We're here for everyone. Emo and I help people save hundreds, but...
The big story on Action News tonight is the face-to-face encounter between residents and an intruder in their home.
That suspect was stabbed with a sword on the unit block of East Blackberry Alley in Norristown this morning. Police say they followed a blood trail that led them to the suspect.
Action News reporter Leland Pender joins us now live from Norristown, and what an interesting story here, Leland.
Scary moments all the way around Gray and Shorey. I talked to the lead detectives on this case today. They say thankfully all of the victims here are okay after that man brought a samurai sword to a gunfight and won.
It was pretty actually out of scene this morning.
An alarming scene on Cherry Street in Norristown Tuesday morning. Neighbors watched as police took a man into custody who was bleeding profusely after being stabbed with a samurai sword.
When I came out here, he was just laying on the ground.
What else you doing?
Police say 35-year-old Marcus Armstrong was actually the perpetrator of a botched robbery and home invasion a few blocks away. Around 8:45, police allege he robbed a man at gunpoint outside a home on Blackberry Alley while a female escaped inside. That's when police say Armstrong barged through the door, encountering the woman's roommate, who was armed with a samurai sword.
Okay, so boom, pick this. I was at the crib chilling, sharpening up, cut that bitch off, getting ready to do my show on YouTube. Common Sense Ninja, go ahead, like and subscribe. Right? While I'm doing this ninja barges in the crib. Boom, started me a little bit because the ninja wasn't prepared, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even in my full ninja attire or nothing. This guy barges in talking about run their pockets. I was like, run their pockets? I said, bitch, do you know where you are? Then he up forward, caught me off guard with that. But you know, I'm a real ninja. So my ninjas know about me. I said, do what you're doing. He fired. I hit him with one of them Wade Wilson moves from that X-Men movie. You know what I'm talking about, right? He was like, oh my God. I said, nah, nigga.
This ain't God, this is scenic.
Yeah, and then right after that, I hit him with one of those moves no white shit me with. Every time I say if it ain't snowing, my ninjas know how to finish that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't finish them off because I was like, I gotta do my show. You know, I don't want to be tied up in no legal problems and all of that shit, so I just let them go. You know what I'm saying? Made sure I cut them deep enough so the cops can follow the blood trail. You feel me? Yeah. But go ahead, like and subscribe, yeah?
Just for the record, if I decided to, like, show off my entire body and, like, you know, throw on a bikini or something, I would make $1 million in, like, 15 seconds. Like, what's going on under these clothes is popping. But Jesus is coming and the devil ain't stopping.
My ninjas, what do I always say? Don't believe nothing a woman says. So we gotta see if what she's saying is true, my ninjas. My ninjas, you know, something I always used to ask myself when I was growing up is like, why can't I be left alone? It turns out it's because I'm always right. Shit, I rest my case.
Jesus.
Black queens forever! Snow bunnies never!
Yeah, she got me speaking in my mother tongue, my ninjas. God damn.
I'm like, why is she recording? That's why.
Oh no, my ninja, you are sadly mistaken. If she did that shit for you, she wouldn't have recorded. She did that shit for us, my ninjas. So, who's hopping in them deals? Because you know it goes down in the deal. Yeah, it's crazy how soft these ninjas are just allowing their women to advertise themselves for a better sooner. Shit, that ninja didn't even know he was a placeholder.
Yesterday. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday.
You know it's crazy, ninjas in the comments talking about that's a crazy fetish. That ain't no fetish. That nigga just broke. I know I said nigga. Yes, because that's what I meant to say. That nigga broke. He fell at hard times. He's doing what he gotta do to survive. Because, no, what fetish y'all telling me about? Y'all say, God.
You can't consider yourself a certified freak if you haven't tried it all. I've tried every race, every gender. There have been times where I brought someone home, pulled down their pants, and was shocked with what I found. But never disappointed, okay? I've had some people in wheelchairs, 2 to be exact. And let me tell you, I had to crack open a Red Bull, okay? Because doing this for 2 minutes straight, it's a workout, motherfucker.
My ninjas, let's be honest. Holes is something we may not want, but it's something we need. Real shit. Heard what she said? What, 2 people in a wheelchair? Think about it, my ninjas. Imagine if you was in a wheelchair. What are the chances of you getting some cheeks? It's slim to death. She's doing a service out here. Yeah, sometimes we gotta cut her some slack. Just not the OF, you know what I mean? That's just too far. But see her? She's good for the ecosystem.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this.
You know you don't have to come all the way to the pharmacy to get your scripts, right?
But see her? She's good for the ecosystem.
Stanley, you are. What's up, baby? How you doing? That done all? Okay, looking good. Lord have mercy. I got my breakfast sandwich. I got some coffee, some Coca-Cola, some Nutter Butters. I'm on my way to my delivery. Yeah. I'm feeling real hungry this morning. You know, salad. Lovely. Hopefully somewhere far away. Yeah, I'm trying to make some money. Man, I need a couple shillings. You know what I'm saying? job. I'll do all that after work. Hustler. Relax, hustler. You gotta be what you gotta be. Right, baby. Gotta get to the bag. Smack actually. Should be a spike for them. You got to catch her outside. Catch her outside work.
Jesus Christ. My ninjas, you know how trash how Gucci gotta be. If she can't even keep a bottle at the gym lifting weights, she better work on them kegels.
I'm about to go to the next one. Can you just cash out me $350?
350?
Yeah, 350.
I gotta get my husband.
I must look like a goofy or something to you.
What you mean?
350, I'm not doing that for 350. Nails already been paying all the dates. And I know them nails don't cost no 350 anyway. I don't know
My
where
nails and my toes. I'm just a full set and a pedicure.
What y'all want RG models?
Yeah, that's a lie. I ain't doing that right now.
Anyways, can you just cash out me, please?
What are you saying? Anyways, I just told you, bro.
Are you serious? Are you acting in front of them or are you for real?
I know what you mean. Like, that's white stuff. Like, I'm not just coming out of the pocket for nails, bills, dates. You want me to pay for everything.
Oh, so you really not? This? You really gonna do this in front of them?
350 ain't much.
350 ain't much.
You don't money for nails.
Shit, that's why me and you don't go.
Yeah, you did it, so I ain't got it.
Well, if you don't have it, just say you don't have it, babe.
I don't got it for you.
Ooh, it just warms my heart to see that my ninjas aren't falling for that shaming tactic anymore. Anytime a woman can't get what she wants, that's the oldest trick in the book, but it's not working no more. Talking about, if you ain't got it, that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. If you had it, you wouldn't be begging with your broke ass. I'm telling you about these women, my ninjas.
Why your knees way down? Because I'm long-legged. Okay, Mr. Sir, I'm a real authentic model. This is what models usually look like. Me.
Them knees too far from the hips to be real. Nah, man.
Negro, please. Negro, please. K-N-E-E, grow, please. I hope y'all, if y'all did, that shit was funny to me, okay? Y'all, if y'all didn't like it.
I can't be the only one with this kind of story. About 2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, but he was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, like all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him. And now fast forward, I am now post dealing with a narcissist. I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart. Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go.
Yeah, my ninjas, if you treat a woman like a celebrity, expect to be treated like a fan. These women don't love to be treated nice. They don't like good treatment. They don't want to be placed on a pedestal. No, a woman has to know that you're on your purpose and you don't need her, and that's when she wants you more. Real shit, my ninjas. Just listen, I'm not lying to you. My wife is happy and I treat her like God.
Tell me your deepest, darkest secret. With little A, you can turn around to your face the world, or B, you can walk away, nobody never know who you with.
I found out my ex cheated on me, so I went to go suck his homeboy dick, and I came back to spit in his mouth.
You want to show your face or you want to walk away?
I'll show my face. Bitch, Brandon. Dumbass cheating that hoe.
Jesus Christ. My ninjas, just imagine if you were Brandon sitting on the couch, watching that with the same homeboy.
Damn! That shit is diabolical.
Why does everybody ask me if I'm Latina? Isn't it obvious?
That's a huge bitch!
Yeah, my ninjas. One of our ninjas commented and said they like Latina women. I should pose a little more Latina women. So, my ninja, were you referring to a woman like her or like this?
Ay, disculpe, señor policía, ¿usted me puede ayudar? Es que me quieren robar.
No, señorita, yo no soy policía.
Ah, pues como se le marca tanto ese bolillo, yo creí que sí era policía. Ah, bueno, gracias.
It was the line of her, my ninja. I know. She was muy caliente. Bonita. Mama wood. Mama Virgo. What is, I don't even know what these words mean, my ninjas. Now, this was going to be the last clip, but my homeboy sent me something, and I need y'all to see.
Lord Jesus.
is when he sent that to me, I just thought he sent it because, you know, Kristen is my favorite snow. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh yeah, Kristen look real good. And he was like, nah, did you see the black women in them? They make black women look so horrible. I said, black women? My ninja, I didn't notice no black women. And I would guarantee none of you ninjas did either. Because y'all ain't gay. I'm starting to question this ninja sexuality. I was like, bro, if it was Halloween, maybe I'd have looked for some scary shit, but I was just looking at the cheeks, bro. Let's play it again so y'all can see.
Good Lord, that was... Hey, hold up. I get that. Damn.
No, y'all are wondering, oh, y'all watched that whole clip and didn't notice them. It's because y'all are not gay. I need new friends, man. Shit. But hey, like and subscribe, my ninjas.
Author of Togen Anki, I just want you to know this. I know what you are. You're not fooling anyone, buddy. Okay? These designs, these character designs, what is this? I know what you're doing. And all I'm going to say is there needs to be a line, buddy. All right? I think there's a line and you crossed it. Like, seriously, what are you doing, Togen Anki? Why they got to be built like this? Why they design like this? I was willing to let the first one go. I was like, all right, you know what? It's just one character, one student. They're not going crazy. But no, I see what you're doing. I see where this is headed, all right? This is out of control. Togen Anki, you guys are out of control with these designs. But you know what? That's not even the craziest part. These two designs that I've showed you, which are wildly out of pocket, they're not even the craziest. What is this? What is this? Okay, this is crazy. Togen Anki, you got some explaining to do. Whoever made this, I know what you're about. I don't want to hear any more Fire Force slander when you got Togen Anki roaming the streets.
I know the brother's probably trolling, because I know a brother ain't gonna see no woman animate tickle biggies and curves will make most men go, get out! They'd be like, oh, animate the curves. Oh, we can't have that, cut them off. Do it quickly! Curves on the woman or sin! Like, let's be so for real right now. Because if any man saw a woman like this in real life, he's immediately thinking about having kids with her. And not just kids. Man's gonna buy a yacht, man's gonna buy a Bugatti, man's gonna buy a ring, I'm gonna invest in stock, get my life right, so the church they thought that I found the One Piece, I'm gonna be happy as hell. So I know he trolling. Bro's like, oh, the Togen Anki, I know what you are. I know what he is too, a genius, a sheer genius. But this man's either trolling or he's serious as hell. If he's serious, he's either homosexual or a liar. Either way, his opinion is his opinion. I'm not here to change it, but I am here to question it. Because I'm sorry, that misses a step in the class of common sense. When is seeing thick, fake women become a bad thing? I know some people don't like fan service, but the definition of fan service is material or an interaction intentionally included in a work of fiction or media to please a specific audience or fans, often without the direct relevant main plot. That's what fan service is. And if that's what fan service is, then I got news for you. This isn't that bad. Maybe it's because I watched anime for a very, very, very long time and I watched other sorts of media for a very, very, very long time. But I've seen worse, more distracting fan service in American shows. I mean, what's so fan service-y about this? They're thick? That's not special or unrealistic. There are plenty of thick women in reality. Now, obviously, there's more average-looking women, but thick women do exist. They're all natural. And I can promise you, the same men and women who look at this and are disgusted and see it as unrealistic will look at someone like Sydney Sweeney and be like, oh my God! And I know when people think of fan service in anime, they usually think of scenes like Fire Force. And I usually hear people say on the internet, oh, that's too much. And I gotta be honest with you, I have to be honest with you, I've seen Fire Force all the way through. Fan service in that show has not bothered me whatsoever. Mostly because most of it has been from the cat girl. And what, she like 17 in the show? It doesn't really matter, this is shonen for young teenagers anyway. Plus, she's, you know, not real, so who really cares? But every time certain characters get on the screen, I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. The point is, Tamaki's fan service really shouldn't be all that distracting to an average anime watcher. Especially if you watch an anime like Bleach. I mean, come on, Bleach fans, speak up. Yoronichi Shihon is a cat girl also, and she has stripped naked in that show at least twice. complete butt fully naked in broad daylight too, and no one's complaining. Well, maybe someone complaining, but no one's listening because it's Scotland. And just possible side note right here, the rating for Tokinaki is 16 plus, and it's a shonen. In other words, its core audience is more than likely going to be young men. So if you're like an adult woman who don't really like things that are more, male-centered, then you probably wouldn't like this show. And that's fine. You don't have to like this show. Every anime is not for everybody. But I can also promise you there is anime for everybody. There are literally so many genres of anime. And an anime, before you even touch it, before you even turn it on and click on the button to watch it, will tell you what it is before you press on it. So when I hear things like this,
I think anime as an adult, and do y'all not feel weird watching like bouncing 15-year-olds and every sound they make sounds like a moan,
I get pissed off because you're making it sound like every anime is the same. And how you gonna get on the internet and judge an anime for something that you clicked on? She clicked on it, and the anime she clicked on was more likely an ecchi anime. It's not for her. And if you don't like it, don't get on the internet and complain. Turn off your TV and go watch something else. And this brings up another great that I have that's been resting on my soul for the longest time. Y'all remember the first episode of Dandadan where Momo got kidnapped by the aliens and they were trying to, probe her? I heard low-key a lot of people drop the anime because of that scene. And I'm just like, that's what got y'all to drop the anime? Seriously? Y'all must have never seen anime like Devilman Crybaby before. Or the anime Made in the Abyss. Some of y'all be some tourists for real. You want to talk about disturbing? That's real disturbing anime right there. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying what happened to Momo in the anime on episode 1 is fan service. No. If you think for one that's fan service, you're sick. That wasn't fan service. Honestly, if you have any context clues whatsoever and can read into the plot, you can understand why that scene happened in the first place. And the scene really wasn't presented as fan service or a joke. In fact, every time an alien in this show tries to, Momo, it's seen in a bad light. And honestly, the scenes are just there to make the villains look pure evil. They've done this before in anime like Berserk, where the main female character gets, assaulted in one way or another. Berserk fans, you know what I mean. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But those scenes aren't meant to be fan service. They're meant to be grotesque. They're meant to be disturbing. They're meant to fill you with trauma. And they're meant to make you uncomfortable. But that is precisely what makes anime so great in the first place. It does not hold your hand and tell you some average, boring, stupid story that you've heard 1,000 times before. It surprises you, and it takes risk. And honestly, so many people complain about that scene with Momo in the anime, but those same people praise the show called Game of Thrones. Now, if you ever watched Game of Thrones, you know in, I think it was season 1, there was a scene with Khaleesi and Drogo, the barbarian guy, where he had his way with her. Now, in the book, she was supposed to be 13 years old this time period, and also in the book, she consented, but that doesn't really matter, because, 13, that's weird. But in a TV show, Khaleesi at this time period was supposed to be 16 to 17 years old. And I saw the scene, they showed the full scene. This wasn't no she was saved at the last moment type. He was doing his thing. And there were people who complained about it, but I mean, no one really intentionally really cared about it, at least I don't think so. Because there was other scenes in the show that were just as disturbing. My point is, I look at that, and then I look at scenes like from Dandadan that don't even go all the way, and I'm just like, disassociated from it, because it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, both are works of fiction. And they're both trying to tell a story. If I didn't like it, I would just turn off my TV and go watch something else. Complaining about it online, for one, is how you get content like this censored. And I can't stand censorship. I can't. Because it's not like I'm a disgusting, weird guy. I'm not. I promise to you, I know I may come off as perverted or weird, but I promise to you, I'm not. I'm more of an introvert in real life, let's be honest. But my point is, I'm an adult. I can see something on TV and disassociate from it. It's not real at the end of the day. And I'm mature enough to see something like that happening on TV and know that it's wrong. Now, my last point is this. I don't want to get off topic. The show that I watched that had even more obvious fan service that was just in your face, like even more than any anime I ever seen, was the show The Witcher on Netflix. Let me explain. Season 1, episode 5, the episode called Wild Appetites. Yeah, that's a little spicy. Yennefer takes over the mayor's house. And when I say takes over, she takes over. She uses her magic to make the people in the house have a wild gathering. Those who've seen the episode, you know what I really mean. Now, did this disturb me? No. But I did see this kind of awkward because Yennefer was just not really even partaking in the show. She was just kind of standing on the sidelines watching people, do the do. Now, the point is, no one that I know, at least on the internet or online, has complained about this scene. Like, full-blown group gathering where people are bumping uglies, but no one complains. And this is obviously for fan service reasons. I mean, what other reason could it be besides, fan service? But then again, let me stop tripping. There was one other reason why this scene was shown, and it was to show Jennifer's boredom. But regardless, this was also fan service. And right after this scene, Jennifer and Geralt bumped uglies. My point is, people see thick women in anime and call that fan service. Meanwhile, in American media, they have a full-blown wild gatherings, and no one complains, or more or less barely anyone complains. Here's my suggestion. For those of you who don't like fan service, the next time you see it, just turn your TV off. Go watch something else. Do not get on social media and try to clout chase, saying, "Oh, why is this here? Why is this in the anime? I don't like this."
Congress, take action. It's time to pass crypto market structure legislation now.
Aw, you needed hand soap. The mortals need to know about this. Clean, simple hand soap with gentle, plant-based cleansers for sensitive skin.
Ready to show me what your roast beef sandwich looks like yet?
Yes, I am. Ready?
Yep, let go. Is that what it's supposed to look like? Why is there so much lip? Extra meat. Got lips. It's a lot of carbs. That's extra meat.
I'd rather be staring at extra carbs.
I'm busy. You want to come right now? Okay, I'll come right now.
Do you think you could initiate a ceasefire between Israel and Gaza by standing in the middle?
I be telling these dudes, if you can't afford the maintenance, don't test drive the car.
Yeah, but here on the Carfax, it says 100 rear-end collisions. I don't think I want this lemon.
Slop on my knob. They going in the top. Shake it with me.
The whale on the end. You said you have 5 kids, but have any of them popped out yet?
I just want to know if anyone else thinks the third guy looks like Sid from Ice Age.
This is for the lady in the brown. You have 2 sugar daddies and couldn't get your teeth fixed.
So I figured out a way to find out if a guy is just as freaky as what I am, and I ask him what his favorite dessert is, and he'll say something like, brownie, what's yours? And I'll go, oh, a cream pie. And then I just sit there and I stare at him. And if he smiles, or he winks, or he gets the kinkiness, then we're totally down, like we're ready to go. If he just gives me a blank look and continues, we are done.
It don't turn me on no more when a girl on the first day is trying to see if I'm willing to cream pie. It's just like, how many dudes she done that with? What a filth animal.
Talk over him, be irrational. Start an argument. Bring up the past. Bring up the past before you even dated.
Where do you like him to finish?
To finish.
You know, maybe.
It's very, very interesting question. Finish with I don't know the English name. Yeah.
So you also
I like it.
swallow it?
Yeah.
You like the taste?
Yeah,
basically.
yes.
Okay.
Hey, when I'm shopping for the girls down in San Diego, oh no, I'm looking for the broken English. They the best ones to go for.
I would give the pain a 10. A lot of people do tell you it's not that bad and things like that, but me personally, it hurt it really, 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 really bad.
No pain, no gain, baby.
Who has more fun, blondes or brunettes? I would say that the girls with the bigger boobs.
Why my body look like it stayed in 3rd grade? I just want some titties, man. Some boobs. Oh no. I am. But, bitch.
I know what you say. If you have a woman washing for you,
right,
you've got to leave skid mark in your drawers.
Right.
Because that's the only way she will respect you and call you a man.
Why?
Other than that, she will be the dirty boy do this, the boy do that.
The boy.
Yeah.
When your leaves get back in your drawers that you're watching it, you see it? She gets it. Big man like you.
Lil dude broke the Matrix. Smartest guy on the internet. Beat him at their own game.
Eating a girl out while on her period when you're iron deficient has to be the ultimate life hack. Because if you think about it, you're no longer iron deficient. Say what? But then also, she will fall in love. She'll go and she'll tell her friends, hey, I've never had a guy go down on me on my time of the month, but he did. And he stood out and I'm in love with him. I loved him. He's a munch. He is the ultimate munch. He's like the final boss of munches. I know if I heard that someone was the final boss of munch, I'd be like, hey, you know what I mean? I fall in love.
Hell no. Now one dude said it was like a fish fillet filled with pennies. Ow.
You have to keep drinking lightheads, remember?
Sometimes I'll drink water to confuse my liver. And then, boom! Back to work, bitch!
Nicely done, Mom. Nicely done.
This is Jill. 2 hours ago, she didn't know what she was making for dinner, so she headed to Big Y.
Any suggestions?
Fresh Atlantic salmon.
Try pan frying it with a little garlic and
Local basil. Tons of flavor. Cooks up in just
2 minutes in a warm oven. And finish with organic butter. Sea salted.
Nicely done, Mom. Nicely done.
Thanks. I know.
Big Y. Nicely done.
Spoken like a true addict.
Can your vagina be too wet? 100%. And here's how.
Go to the couch. I wait the neighbors up. But you can't wait you out. In the end, we're gonna make the job.
People take you more seriously when you're more fit. It's just a fact. If somebody walks into the room and they are lean or very obviously more fit than the average person, that person automatically commands more respect. Male, female, doesn't matter. It's a subconscious thought that every single person has to have more respect for somebody who looks like they are very disciplined. Because you know that that is something that person can't buy. You can't buy that. That is sweat equity. You can only earn that through hard work, through being disciplined with your food. It says so much about a person when they walk in the room when they're fit. You automatically know that person's disciplined because this world is set up to make people fat.
There's too many whores now.
Hello, hello, hello. And then what's going on? I'm fantastic. What you got for me?
Like, not in a bad way. I don't care what other people do. But there are so many whores that there's nothing mysterious anymore. Like, there's, you can open your phone, whore, as soon as you open your phone.
That's a fact! Excuse me, my lady.
you mind if I have a cup of the ginger ale when he's done?
So wait a second.
Oh, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
I can't stand people who have no hips, who have hip dips, and then they have just a fat badonky dunk ass. Like, how are you gonna have an ass with no hips?
So Beer and BJ Day is every Thursday in our household, and this year my husband's birthday actually falls on a Thursday, so I'm going to make this Thursday extra special for him. Normally Thursdays involve just me going down to the bottle shop to get him some beer, cheese platter, and basically, you know, how the night would finish. But this Thursday for his birthday, I'm going to hire a really, really nice hotel, and I'm going to invite another lady along. So he's basically going to get double the babes, double the BJs, and double the beers. I am so excited to spoil him for his birthday. Like, what better combination?
Sounds like a win for everybody to me.
All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today. I want to talk about opportunities and where they come from. Ultimately, I feel like the opportunities come from three places, and that's skills, money, and relationships. Ultimately, you're not going to be able to get the relationship opportunities very easily if you don't have the skills or the money. They're not going to want to put you in the valuable opportunity position because you don't have anything to offer. One of the best things you can do as a man from about 16 on, I'd say at least, is just gaining skills. You know, it's being involved, it's having experience, it's time in the saddle. Ultimately, you could read as many books as you want about being a mechanic, but it's until you turn the wrenches, it's until you're there in person for 3 years and you see things happen time and time again, and you complete puzzles, and you're able to really look at an engine or look at a situation and judge it and say exactly what's taking place. You're extremely skilled, you know what's going on, but years before, you had no fucking clue what you were looking at. That will breed a lot of opportunities, and while the skills are endless, there's nothing better to do with your life. You can have skills in a million different things. I mean, for instance, I'm a mechanic, I'm a sandblaster, I'm an animal breeder, I'm a YouTuber, and it really just goes on and on. I know how to grow vegetables hella good. I grow the best wheat you've ever seen in your life. There's so many skills that I have. It's quite incredible. I forget about all the things that I've been involved with sometimes, but that has led me to a lot of opportunities because, well, with the mechanic mindset, you can kind of dissect how to get to the places you need to be, or how to make a business work, or how to make other things work, because your mind works in a mechanical way. They give us a flow chart to show us how to fix a problem and show us the tools we'll need and the parts we'll need to remove and essentially how it's going to go. And now I can make flow charts for different parts of my life. Secondarily, you have the money, and you know, if you got the cash, then the opportunities are there. Sometimes the opportunity is that you're buying a Corvette off someone that's losing their fucking ass, so it's $50,000 off. You know, the money breeds a lot of opportunities. You can start businesses you never could have before. You can solve problems. You can buy people out. The money is a huge factor, but it's next to impossible to get the money unless you're flexing on some skills, unless you've used a skill to gain the money. You know, so those, in my opinion, are the ways that you're gonna find opportunities. Relationships will work. Maybe your father-in-law will put you in a position, but you really need to have skills for people to give you opportunities in relationships, like I said in the beginning. So something to think about. Give me your opinion in the comments, and as always, I always appreciate you tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. You don't catch y'all on the next one.
I'm being told this is legal evil from Liberty Mutual, who helps save you hundreds by customizing your insurance. And Doug is the gentleman under the security guard. Only pay for what you need.
Thank you so much for joining us. I will be joined later by the former Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern. Find out why she forced their ABC affiliate to pull Flight of the Conchords. She did that. Folks, news is flying fast and furious. As you know, the administration teased a big announcement on the cause of autism today. little faith. So let's get rich. This is obviously a very serious moment for the world and the United States of America. To the White House, what is the cause of autism?
The use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Is that okay?
No! No, it is not okay! We would like a second opinion and a third pronunciation. Look, there's already a ton of controversy around the lack of data tying acetaminophen in pregnancy to autism. And you can't even be bothered to pronounce the word correctly. Until maybe you get to the one word you recognize from your medicine cabinet.
Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol.
Well, I'm sure now they're known as Plaintiff A. Acetaminophen. That's what you know when he looks up. That's his tell that he recognizes the word. Tylenol. Meanwhile, other ABC News, young Jimmy Kimmel's coming back to television. I'm telling you, Jimmy Kimmel's flying high like Advil today. Acetaminophen, boom, Advil's like, what's up, motherfucker? You got a headache? What are you gonna turn? No, Kimmel's coming back. That campaign, and you know what, I'm joking around, I want to say this seriously. That campaign that you all launched, pretending that you were gonna cancel Hulu, while secretly racing through 4 seasons of Only Murders in the Building. That really worked. Congratulations. Wasn't it interesting to try and figure out all the tentacles Disney has in your daily life? It's one thing to swear off cruises, but the Avengers? How is it possible that by getting rid of one company, I can't watch Winnie the Pooh or Monday Night Football? Or listen to early Hillary Duff? So yesterday, I would sing more of it. Obviously, Disney is very litigious. It was rather shocking that this turnaround occurred because I was told that the original decision to get rid of Jimmy had nothing to do with the Trump administration and their explicit FCC threat that they could remove the show the easy way or the hard way.
My gosh, this has nothing to do with Donald Trump not agreeing with anything Jimmy Kimmel said or not.
I mean, gee willikers. all my days. I mean, I don't know why people would think that. We just randomly remove one show a week.
Hey, hon, I'm on my way home. Hold still, Daddy. Did you two finish the list of chores I left you?
Of course. We got it all under control.
Even scooping the cat's litter box?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
We just randomly remove one show a week.
If Donald Trump wanted to take everyone off the air who had criticisms for him, there would basically only be a handful of individuals left on television.
That is funny, but it's also maybe a cause for self-reflection. Hey, if everyone on TV is criticizing me, except for like 4 people, and one of them is my daughter-in-law, am I the drama? Don't take my word for it. Ask Trump.
I'm a very strong person for free speech.
like that will be followed up by a but. However, although, that being said, but if you really, it's like one of those phrases like, I don't see color, but. So Trump's saying he's strong for free speech. Well, let's see that big butt of yours.
At the same time, when you have networks that where I won an election, like in counties, I guess it's 2,600 to 525. It's called landslide, a landslide times 2.
I don't know if you're aware of this. We don't quantify elections by county. We never have. We don't judge the election by how many counties one person wins and one person loses. Presidents don't ever say, well, I lost the popular vote in the Electoral College, but I won the land mass. That's not how these go. So Trump is up 2,600 counties to 525. And I guess if you were to divide that by the negativity directed at him.
But 97, 94, 95, 96% of the people are against me in the sense of the newscasts are against me. The stories are they said 97% bad. So they gave me 97. They'll take a great story and they'll make it bad.
You see what we have here, people? 2,600 counties minus 525 counties divided by negative 97. I think you see what this all adds up to.
See, I think that's really illegal, personally.
Boom! Let me explain something. Free speech has always been a ratio. If the county vote were more equal, you could take a good story and make it bad without being jailed. But as our founders stated in the Constitution, when the delta between the sigma of counties divided by factorials of negativity are greater than pi, your inalienable rights turn into more of an expired Groupon. I'm sorry, this is how it works. I didn't make the rules, blame the founders. Now, free speech. Free speech isn't the only tent post of a free society facing redefinition. There's also this.
We're bringing back law and order to our country.
Oh, we're not talking about the show? Oh, okay. Because I'm not sure that's ever left us. He's talking about law and order as a foundational principle of civilized society. So how does Donald Trump propose bringing law and order back?
President Trump is publicly putting pressure on the Department of Justice and Attorney General Pam Bondi. In a post on True Social, the president said, what about Comey, Adam Shifty Schiff, Letitia? They're all guilty as hell, but nothing is going to be done, adding justice must be served.
You post that? Publicly? Sir, far be it from me to tell you how to run your post-judicial lawfare. But do we all have to be copied on this shit? We know you and Bondi talk in private. Epstein. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a Epstein smile. Got cold. Now, most people would think a president ordering his independent Department of Justice to go after his political opponents is weaponizing the Department of Justice. That's why most people don't work in this administration.
It is not weaponizing the Department of Justice to demand accountability for those who weaponize the Department of Justice.
If you live in a Massachusetts zip code and have 0 DUIs in the last 5 years, listen carefully.
Who weaponize the Department of Justice.
Yes. This is lawfare, but this lawfare is only because of how he fared under, I've run out of road for the metaphor, but I think you understand. But look, man, if Letitia James committed a crime, she should be held accountable. What if she hadn't committed a crime?
Trump forced out top federal prosecutor Eric Siebert after his office failed to find incriminating evidence against New York Attorney General Letitia James.
He fired him for not finding evidence. Trump is going full Devil's Wears Prada on this one. I want an indictment for Letitia James on my desk or you're fired. Or Mr. Trump, it's 3 in the morning and she didn't do anything. You woke pussy! There's 1,000 girls who would take your place in a second. And that sweater is pedestrian. That's why. I've never seen the movie, so if you've seen the movie, you probably go, I don't think that's the movie. By the way, the Siebert fella was appointed by Trump earlier this year. Look, at this point, it's so blatantly an abuse of power, and yet his defenders continue to reframe this as refreshing.
He's asking his attorney general in a public way to go after his political enemies. Very open about it. You're okay with that?
Well, I think what we know is President Trump is very open and transparent with the American people, and he speaks his mind. And that's what his supporters love about him, and that's what America loves about him.
No, that's what America loves about Dolly Parton. Transparent, speaks his mind. Yet Dolly rarely jails her political enemies. I mean, Senator Mark Wayne, Mark-Wayne / Mullen. Do you want to know how embarrassing your weak-kneed rationalizations for jailing political opponents ring? I'm going to play you a clip of a fellow senator, a fellow Republican senator. By the way, that's majority opinion. Not just here. Now, Cruz has supported this president through insults to his own wife's looks and to his own father's loyalties. And yet Cruz still manages to maintain a modicum of self-respect when it comes to this president trampling all over our Constitution. Sir, it brings me no pleasure to have to play this.
Look, I like Brendan Carr. He's a good guy. He's the chairman of the FCC. I work closely with him. But what he said there is dangerous as hell.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Senator Ted Cruz boldly stating that the FCC chairman threatening the licenses of networks is dangerous, and Senator Cruz, I would just say, maybe you should stop there. I would stop there. I would not continue with the thought. Perfect. No notes. All right, go on.
And I gotta say, he threatens it. He says, we can do this the easy way, but we can do this the hard way.
The hard way? Oh, what kind of monster have you ever heard? We can do this the hard way. Yeah, we can do it the easy way, the hard way. Easy or hard. That's not the Godfather, that's Lenny from Mice and Men. The bunny can do it the easy, the hard way. You got more, Senator, don't you?
And I gotta say, that's right out of Goodfellas. That's right out of a mafioso coming into a bar going, nice bar you have here. It'd be a shame if something happened to it.
That's not a Goodfellas quote! I know this because all of my decorative pillows have Goodfellas quotes on them. I mean, I would go home. I would say, that's me at home. Look at me. Now, Senator, a lesser man might tell you to go home and get your shine box, but I don't, because you wouldn't even know what that means. Ted Cruz, I mean, to do that with Goodfellas, that accent, is there anything in pop culture that I love that you can't ruin?
Hey,
Stop playing with your fanny pack. You need the Bearskin Tactical Hoodie 4.0 to get comfortable in the wild. It's the ultimate 10-pocket utility hoodie for fishing, golf, hunting, camping, boating, or conquering foreign lands. Thousands of men trust the Bearskin hoodie to block wind and repel rain for incredible comfort and breathability wherever you go. Because the average hoodie made these days is weak, flimsy, and it has one weirdo kangaroo pocket in the front. And listen, you're not a kangaroo. You're a man.
Anything in pop culture that I love that you can't ruin?
But Dad, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat animals. But Lisa, animals are so delicious. There's the animal we get bacon from, the animal we get ham from, the animal we get sausage from. Dad, that's all the same animal. Smithers, release the hounds. Yes.
They're not booing, they're saying boo earns. Imagine having to endure a Texas power outage from this guy. Who wants to hear my app-poo? Anyone? Well, he ruined my love of The Simpsons. At least I've still got my favorite franchise, Star Wars, all to myself, so I don't know.
The force is strong with this one. There is no try. Do or do not.
At best, he sounds like Yoda with a sinus infection. Trying not to come. You may enjoy Star Wars sectors, but there's one thing we'll never have in common, and that's my comfort movie, The Princess Bride, a fantastical tale of adventure and true love, with an outstanding cast, and oh, you know what's coming! You know what's coming! With an outstanding cast, including inimitable. Oh, just roll it.
So, what is it you have that's so worth living for? Presses on his chest, and Wesley goes, true love. Liar! Shut up, witch! I'm not a witch, I'm your wife, but after what you just said, I wish I wasn't. Don't say that name. What? Humperdinck? Humperdinck, Humperdinck, Humperdinck. I can't hear you! So,
Wow, that was straight from I'm a one-man show. Do you know how hard it is to make Mario Lopez uncomfortable? The man who, need I remind you, did this dance in a tank tee in front of everyone at the Max. Look, I don't want to get sidetracked by Ted Cruz's Vegas residency. I just want to say this to Trump's defenders. You don't have to bend over backwards trying to make Trump's authoritarian power grabs seem like the rule of law. He does not give a f*** anymore. He's saying it straight up. Trump is saying the people like dictators. Trump is saying I hate my opponents and I want them punished. And Trump is saying I'll use all the levers of government at my disposal to accomplish that goal. So you can get on board with that and say, I'm with that. Or you can join the rest of us and fight like hell for this Constitution. Let me tell you something. Hold on. It is a form of representational government worth preserving and defending. And as the great Winston Churchill once said, we shall never surrender! Motherfucker!
expensive. The only reason I got this was because I had
Hey, Miss Miller. Hey, how you going? What you done did?
Well, something time this month and he's been acting out. Take it together.
Man, what you doing, bro? Look, man, I'm tired of coming up here taking off work. You gotta get it together. I'm sorry about that. And you better mind your... Look. What? I'm just doing something.
Now, you're talking about turn. Really is critical here, so I need you to be on him and get things together. Okay, so let me show you something right quick. So let's just say this. Okay, Shepard, he was really getting it at first. Hello? Mr. Shepard?
Oh, yeah, he was getting it first, yeah.
Alright, so I can tolerate him not being able to do his work, but the respect, I need that. I'm old school and I gotta have
I totally understand. I'm old school too. I didn't raise him that way. I don't know where he's getting it from. Maybe he's having some problems, you know. Mama, we not together no more. Asking me something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna handle it. Trust me. I got you.
Please have a talk with him. Jalise? What?
Say, when I'm telling you, I'm gonna put something on you when we get to the crib. You already know. I don't play like that.
It's a dream, sir.
Yeah. What? I'm telling you. Miss Miller, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna take care of it. You don't have to worry about that.
What did you say?
Yeah.
This one, you don't even
Understand what?
tell me to act up in the costume, you know, man. Teachers conference every day.
No, this kid is clearly on.
Yes, you did, because you said you wanted to see her big fat ass.
Miss Miller, I'm gonna make sure that. So,
My what? Good night, Jaleel.
I can't believe you told her that, man.
What?
That you wanted to see her big fat ass.
Miss Miller, I'm gonna make sure that. So.
My what? Good night, Jaleel.
Every time it's a dream scenario. It sure is. I haven't had a titty sandwich. It sure is. I haven't had a titty sandwich yet.
guys here for the halftime show?
Oh, no. We're here to help people customize and save the neutral.
So that's why you use you?
Yes. The easy
Slovakia!
Welcome to MCN. Now, if you were to look up the word Supersport in the dictionary, you would probably see a picture of the Honda CBR 600 RR staring back at you. So this is the archetypical Supersport. Very small, very agile, very riveting, very single-minded. And that's very much the reason that sales of this bike dwindled over recent years, along with the likes of the Yamaha R6, the ZX6, the GSXR 600 and the like. Although having said that, Honda have brought it back for 2024 and 2025, pumped it full of electronics, but it is still very, very niche. Now the Supersport world has moved on now, as you might have seen in racing and on the showroom floor, and two very exciting new generation Supersport bikes have entered our world. We've got the Ducati Panigale V2S and the Yamaha R9. Now, I've ridden all of these bikes at their launches on track. What I'm really interested to know what they're like on the road and what they're like overall, road and track. It's very interesting because we've got a 4, we've got a twin, and we've got a triple. We've got 117 bhp, 118, 119, so they're all really, really close. In terms of price, that's just over 12 grand. This is around about 11, and this is looking at the door of 17, depending on when you're watching this video. So to find out if these are worthy of the term Supersport and which one is best, we're going to pitch them head to head. We're going to hopefully get some dry time around Brands Hatch, but before then we're going to take them for a road ride. So this video is sponsored by the nice people at Senna Communications, and we're going to be using their intercoms today while we're having a little chitty chat to each other. And we're going to be using Senna's ST1 Spider and 60S in our own crash helmets, using their mesh system where lots of people can talk to each other at the same time. But you can also buy a standalone Senna crash helmet, which has got it all built in, and it matches this R9 nicely. And joining us on our ride today is guest tester Paul Berryman and MCN Deputy Editor Carl Stevens, both no stranger to the racetrack or Supersport 600s. This 600 monster, isn't it?
Hello. Hatfield. Okay, see, I was told Allentown, but Hatfield, okay. I don't know what the plan is.
you're on are much more flexible engines, almost the same power, twin cylinder, 3-cylinder. Definitely the way things are going, because history's proved that, unfortunately, by the time the CBR 600RR are a little bit kind of long in the tooth now, which is such a shame. So I think they've been tarred with the brush of just being too uncompromising. You know, you do have to rev this thing hard. It's got a 15. RPM red line, which just sounds amazing, as we'll find out on track tomorrow, hopefully. And you know, the way this bike's evolved as well, it's got a really, really nice quick shifter and flipper, electronics, CFT dash. You know, it does fit. It feels like a good bike, even though. Remember your ABC. How you doing, sir?
Good. When's the last time you were inspected?
About a week ago.
Lean right, enter. Let me check the tire real quick.
Yes, sir. I got a flat. May I come see too? May I come see too? Mercy!
Sucks.
You see where it's punctured? Are you loaded or empty?
Loaded.
Yes, sir.
Cap card. T6. Shipping documents. And license. Ooh.
You would happen to be an August, baby. What's that? You would happen to be an August, baby. August 6th. August 18th.
Hey! That's the 5th person this week. Jeremiah. Son of a bitch. Hey Steve, it's Jeremiah. I got FT86. I got a inner right rear drive tire that's got a slow leak in it. Can I bring it to the shop this afternoon? Let's see, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2:30, 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock. Alright, thank you. That's 6.
Driver, can you send me your logs, please?
Yes, sir.
Your web service.
Web service?
Yes, sir. And my code is ME.
Capital or lowercase?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
ME 4905.
4905.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do. You ever figure that thing out?
Yes. Yes, I'm almost done.
You're smarter than I am, though, because I've been trying since I was like 6 years old to figure those things out.
I got another one that's crazier.
Oh, Jesus.
I love these things.
Go ahead and turn your ignition to the on position. Don't start the truck, and turn on all your lights.
All the lights.
I'm going to start at the front of the truck. I'll give you commands up there. I'll do again at the tractor, at the back of the tractor, and then at the trailer. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead. High beam. Good. Turn. Turn. Forward. Good. Wipers. Fluid. Good. City horn. Good.
Grr. Get.
Joe, you got a pair of pliers you can get a valve stem cover off? That's what we need pliers. Yeah. What about that plier? Where you at? The inner valve stem on that third axle. The valve stem cover just go off so I can check the air pressure on it.